put some heels on, grab a pencil, and don't fall asleep. We've got the latest and greatest right here on the Ekko. Hey guys, welcome back to the Ekko. Today is the last day of March 2017. I'm Elizabeth Mann, and we're ready to go. First, let's boogie back to last Saturday night, Sadie's. The theme of the night was a masquerade ball, and hundreds of people showed up to show off their moves.
Daddy, I'm having a blast right now with the boys. We love it.
But while most people were dancing the night away, some people were worried about bigger things.
Let's go, Oregon. Let's go.
Either way, the crowd seemed to be having a blast. While we definitely discovered some creative geniuses on the dance floor, many people express their artistic talents in ways that don't involve busting a move. Today, the Ekko's Ian Sundberg paints a picture of one student who's taking her artwork to the next level.
Art is all around us here at Hastings High School. From murals on the wall to artwork in teachers' rooms. But there are very few students who are as committed to their artwork as a senior here at Hastings named Elena Ritt. Elena has drawn some of the most impressive art that this school has ever seen. It all began when she was 2.
Like my dad had like old notebooks and stuff, so I just kind of like draw scribbles on it. And
she started small and has been working her way up.
I really love drawing people. I think faces and facial structure are really, really fun to draw just because there's so much personality in them and they're just so unique and different.
Elena has big plans and an even bigger passion.
I actually have a painting that I just finished of James Dean, and I'm really, really proud of that because I haven't done like a painting on that scale before, so that was really cool.
She also has the support of her art teacher, Mr. Weber. Elena first piqued his interest when she started taking art classes with him as a freshman.
Oh, Elena's had a passion since 9th grade, the first day she came in.
Elena has drawn a multitude of people, from famous celebrities.
I did a painting for Reuters class a couple years ago that was really fun. I did a recreation of the kiss.
To other people who are a little bit closer to home. Elena first approached Megan, a senior at Hastings, to get a live model.
She has always asked me to do them.
She needed to draw several different types of faces, and she tends to prefer seeing them in person. Elena has drawn a few other people, including Ella Drago.
She needed to get some pieces done for her portfolio, and she asked if she could take pictures of me and Megan Fikema.
The reason that Elena needed live models was to continue her education and pursue a degree in the arts.
I'm gonna major in either digital arts or digital communications, depending on what school I go to, so I can be like a concept artist for a movie studio or animation firm, or like an illustrator for children's books.
Elena's friends even had a little bit of advice to share with her as she continues her education.
I don't know, just to keep doing the art that she likes and not trying to change it to do what other people, how other people do it or how other people paint or draw. I can't give her advice. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Elena still makes new artwork and continues to astound everyone who observes it.
Watching her draw or watching her paint has taught me to appreciate other artwork more.
Reporting for the Ekko, I'm Ian Sundberg.
We here at the Ekko would like to wish Elena good luck as she continues to draw out her future. Another big event from a few weeks ago was the annual Sleep Week. The event for Hastings High School was started several years ago by one of our own teachers.
It started just as a class project probably 10 years ago. And then we did some advertising, so we make posters and put posters around school. But then it kept evolving as things do because it seemed to be a good idea. And we thought, well, if we can do it and our class should sleep more, why shouldn't everybody in school?
Before we did the project for the school, he had us test it out ourselves. So I think my record was 9.5 hours of sleep, maybe 10. I don't know, it was a lot. And I definitely noticed that I was more awake in school. I had a lot of energy.
Doing these projects has given me a greater appreciation for the importance of sleep and how difficult it can sometimes be, but why it's worth the effort and all.
We all have our secret hobbies that we love to do in our free time. For some of you, it's trying to get some peace and quiet. But for others, it's all about cranking up the sounds. When Ekko reporter Nathaniel Weiss heard what's going on, he went to investigate. Here's his story.
One thing great about HHS is the unique personalities of all the students. Each one expresses themselves in a unique way. All James McCord needs is a piano, a laptop, and some basic software to express how he really feels.
Express emotion without words, kind of in a way that you can't by just saying something. That's really what I think music is about, is expressing how you feel or how you want others to feel through the music.
James started his musical career in 5th grade. James participates in show choir, marching band, vocal jazz, choir, and band. These were all stepping stones to where James's real passion lies. James composes his own music.
I started about 2 years ago during spring break.
He's a great student, really talented.
James has not been alone on his musical journey. His twin sister, Catherine, also dabbles in the fine arts. She has been with him every step of the way.
We've always been singing since we were little, and then we took up band, and then we did marching band, and it's just kind of a part of our lives.
In composing,
I think it's really exciting. He's so excited, showing me these pieces. He's like, Catherine, listen to this.
And in life, the relationship goes both ways.
I started writing. I downloaded a notation software, and my sister got really sick and had to go to the hospital, just to make sure she was okay. And I got really worried, so I just sat down and I started writing music.
James has gained some serious notoriety from people of all types.
He showed me something he was composing. It's called Sunny Days. It's just really impressive how he can just go on the computer and just start going into his music software and just create stuff right out of his mind that is just so impressive to me.
His music is really, really impressive that he writes.
So impressive that James received an opportunity of a lifetime.
The week before spring break, we had a jazz concert where the jazz band played a big band chart that I wrote called Sunny Days.
It can be challenging, definitely. You got to think about all the ranges of all the instruments and the different sounds that all the instruments make and how they're going to work together.
There is no doubt that musical passion flows through James. That is why he plans on continuing what he loves after high school.
I plan to go to Concordia College Moorhead and do either vocal music education or composition. I'm still trying to figure that out.
So whatever you use to express yourself, pursue it, because you never know where it just might take you. I'm Nathaniel Weiss, reporting for The Ekko.
If you'd like to catch James and his music, make a date to attend the Varsity Band concert coming up in a few weeks on May 16th. While we're in the groove of music, a famous saxophonist stopped by HHS last week and played a few tunes with our jazz band.
Well, I've been really very blessed and very fortunate to work with a lot of great artists. I've played with some great rhythm and blues soul pop singers from Aretha Franklin and Natalie Cole and the Temptations, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
A few hit songs of the night included Spain, The Berry Thought of You, Autumn in Rome, and Angel Eyes. But sounds like this didn't come overnight. The band spent 3 months preparing. Let's jump from the world of arts and into the arena of sports. From cleats to work shoes and jerseys to ties, the transition from a common high school passion has been a major influence in the career of at least one Hastings staff member. Here's the Ekko's Tori Lilly.
Whether shooting for the hoops or running down the field for a touchdown, and athletics became the thing I was most excited and passionate about.
As athletic director at HHS, Mr. Trent Hansen has been chasing his dreams in athletics for as long as he can remember.
As I look at my professional career now, things like the discipline and the work ethic habits and the cooperative teamwork that's required in the job, those are all things that were really cemented through my participation in athletics, and I really try to apply those things every day.
Athletics have always been a part of Trent's daily life.
As a young guy, I tried just about everything. I tried a little soccer, a little baseball, swimming.
And he continued to be a three-sport athlete in high school. With commitment, dedication, and selflessness,
And you have to balance those with what the needs and the goals of the team are.
Trent has learned many valuable lessons.
I felt fortunate to be in a couple of real team-oriented sports like football and basketball, but also had one that tends more towards the individual like track and field, so I had some different opportunities and experiences there.
As a former student at Hastings High School, Hansen has been able to work with some familiar faces.
I think the thing that I always remember most about him is how he just made everybody else better. I mean, he just worked so hard and just had great energy and always positive.
Thanks to inspiring role models like Mr. Veit, Hansen has goals of his own.
I benefited so much from all the teachers and coaches that I had a chance to learn from, and so it's an opportunity to pay that back, and then pay that back right in the same community is really fantastic.
As athletic director, Trent has the chance to be involved with kids and adults in an area of their life that sparks a passion. Starting off each day with something new, from phone calls to meetings, Hansen devotes his time to organizing the athletic program.
But I also try to be out and about where the action is, and in the afternoons that means at practices, and in the evenings that means at games.
But most importantly, he strives to make it student-centered. This year, Mr. Hansen started a new independent study class. By reporting their findings through videos, podcasts, and even blogs, the students in Mr. Hansen's class all share one common love.
It's really helped me learn more about sports, the true meaning of it, because most of the stories are deep.
He's very passionate about sports, I guess, like the rest of us were in the group, so.
Since Mr. Hansen doesn't have a class of his own, he hopes to encourage these individuals in countless ways. Trent has led a successful life with his involvement in athletics and values the connections he's made with all those working beside him. I'm Tori Lilly, reporting for The Ekko.
Mr. Trent Hansen continues to be a positive role model by transferring the skills he's developed through every stage of his life. He believes the real value in athletic participation is in the life lessons learned. While Mr. Hansen is warming up his career as athletic director, the boys' baseball teams are warming up their season. Practice began just after spring break and has been a swinging success so far. The varsity boys will have their first game next Wednesday. During this season, they hope to defeat their arch rivals at Park after a tough loss during last year's section quarters. You big baseball fans don't have to wait for the first home game. The team's got a scrimmage tonight against Cannon Falls. I'm Elizabeth Mann. Hey, that wraps up our second show of the season. We're headed to the dugout. But no worries, we'll be back in action next Friday, right here on The Ekko.